What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So we are back with some more Godzilla. We got another Godzilla vs. Godzilla card game, booster box. Like I said, this is the very first set that came out for this card game. Also, I just realized that I'm also an idiot. We pulled this one in our last Godzilla video. Was it the Resonance of Rivals? And I was like, oh, it's a double. It's a double. Then I just double checked. It's not a double. We pulled that Mothra last time we opened up that box. I was just confused because I was like, oh, it's a Mothra. Pulled another Mothra. Thought it was a double. But these are what we pulled so far out of these boxes. This was out of my very first box, which was awesome. And then we also pulled the Shin Godzilla Gold Leaf Auto, which is it's almost like a $3,000 card at this point. It's pretty insane. But we're hoping to pull the Gold Leaf Auto Godzilla -1 out of this box today. Soon, it's going to come a point where these are going to get too expensive to open. So I might as well open them while I can, which is one of the things I always say. Open them while I can, and then I never grab any. Because I also want to get my hands on the Universe's Godzilla boxes for those serialized cards. Because now on Facebook, they be popping up. People be pulling the serialized cards. So, I got to get my hands on them. And while the Pokemon market is what it is, I just don't have the care or the want to open Pokemon right now. Just because everything's just way too expensive. I finally had a promo I wanted, the Gengar promo from GameStop. I went to GameStops across, I don't know, 6 different states, and not one of them even said they even got them in. But we're here with Godzilla. So, we got our packs. Hopefully we can pull something today. Let's get into it. All right. First pack, let's get into it. And then to be honest, when it comes to, I don't want to say hobbies, but Godzilla, for me, came before Pokemon anyway, so Godzilla's always got a little edge over Pokemon from my childhood anyway. So we got Meganula, Varen, MBT, MB92, Megaguirus. Starting off with our first ultra rare, or super rare, I should say. We got Godzilla, King of the Monsters. And then behind that, we have a Mothra Parallel. And then a Destroy All Monsters. So we're going to sleeve up the super rare. Since we only get 3 of these in a box. And like I said, if we pull the SSP early, it'll just sit in the back and we'll save it till later. Hopefully, I don't screw it up this time because I messed up last time. So Heat Ray Charge, Godzilla 1989. It's like a deleted scene picture from Godzilla and its son on Monster Island. King Caesar, Space Beam. That's our rare or hollow. Parallel Destroyer, flying form. Yep. All right. So we got the SP right out there, second pack. So unfortunately, I did see it was an SP, not a SSP plus. So it's not the auto, because the auto would literally say SSSP. All right, so Godzilla, got a Mecha Godzilla, Hedorah, Orga Phase 2. Got another Destroyer flying form. Batch on the parallel. And an original 1954 poster. So now we're going to see what kind of super rares we can get. Got the Mothra Egg. Destroy All Monsters. Rodan. Fire Rodan. Got Gigan on the holo. Oxygen Destroyer on the parallel. And then we got the little holo Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla. Alright. To the next pack. Godzilla 54. Unthinkable Destruction. Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla. Godzilla versus Destroyer. Godzilla. Almost, depending how you look at it, you almost don't even see Godzilla, you just see Biollante on the holo. Got Gravity Beam on the parallel. Godzilla versus Biollante on the Rage. We got Gorosaurus. Giant Condor. Destroyer, aggregate form. Super X. Godzilla versus Destroyer on the rare. Destroyer, aggregate form on the parallel. I feel like we're getting all the Destroyer forms today on the parallels and the holos. And then Godzilla versus Mothra. We got, you know, a decent amount of packs left. Still haven't seen our second super rare yet. We got Scale Attack. Godzilla, -1. Abira. Mecha Godzilla. Titanosaurus on the holo. Godzilla Fest Godzilla on the parallel. And Godzilla versus Mechaguirus on the Rage. All right. Godzilla versus Biollante. Godzilla 75. I always found it funny in this movie how he tore Mechagodzilla's head off by turning it. Meanwhile, right before he rips his head off, Mechagodzilla's head's always spinning in a 360 to put up the force field. Kamacuras. Kumonga. Ooh, okay, we got our second super rare. Beautiful card. Godzilla -1. Get the Millennium Godzilla. Godzilla 2000 on the reverse. And then Godzilla versus Biollante on the Rage. I'm so excited for November. I cannot wait for Godzilla -0. I do love this card. I love the way the holo works on it. If this is clean enough, I might have to send that one out as well. I think I'm gonna have a smaller PSA submission this year than I did last year. I ain't gonna go too crazy. We got Baragon, and I think it's gonna be mostly Godzilla cards. Manila, Godzilla Fest Godzilla, ooh. Godzilla 74, and then we got another super rare, Godzilla 2004. It's Godzilla Final Wars, right? No. Is it Final Wars? I feel like 2004 might, no, I don't know. It could have been Final Wars. And then we got Heat Ray Charge, and then Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla. I don't know why I feel like 2004 was Final Wars. He looks super slim. I do believe it's Final Wars. All right, we got 3 packs left, and then we have our SP sitting back there. Try not to take that out of the frame. We got Amanda, Burning Godzilla, Gravity Beam, Biollante, Rose Form, Biollante, Beast Form. We got another super rare. All right, we're getting super rares. What was that? That's 4? That's 4 super rares. And we got our just basic Rage Godzilla card game. Hey, they want to keep loading this box with super rares. I'll do it. I'll take it. So also, if you guys ever open up these boxes and you see the Area 2, most likely that's just the Rage card in the back. And if you open the back and you see the Godzilla card game, more than likely that's going to be your SP, your SSP. See how they don't have the area on the back? I think that's pretty much prompt my brain to say, hey, this is a SP, we're putting it back there. 54 Godzilla. We got King Ghidorah, 2024. Oh, this is a fan film, Ghidorah. See, as it says Fest. So it's from the Godzilla Fest movies, short films. There it is again, Godzilla Fest. Godzilla on the holo. We got Godzilla 2000 on the parallel. And we already knew what the Rage was. All right, last pack. Oh, come on now. Damn, all right. So what we're gonna do here, so we're gonna put these 2 on the back here. So it's all like one big pack. So we got Godzilla 2000. I was 10 years old when this movie came out of theaters. Second Godzilla film I've seen in theaters. First one was the, the US one. We got 99 Godzilla, which is Godzilla 2000. Orga, also Godzilla 2000. Godzilla Fest, Godzilla. Godzilla Attacks, I should say Godzilla Snacks, because that's what he's doing, eating some radiation. Godzilla Fest, Godzilla, look how sick that is. If you guys haven't seen those short films, they're like, they're on YouTube, I believe. They're all on YouTube. They're all pretty good. Little short films. We got Varen on the parallel. Destroyer, Flying Form on the other parallel. And our SP, which is our final card of the opening. Ooh, okay. 1954 Godzilla. Can't go wrong with the classics. Just look at the texturing on it. The eyes light up the gold. Beautiful card. I'm also curious on how many of the gold -1s are still out there. I know those were limited to 100. I mean, I want to pull one so bad, but they're like, the boxes are starting to get expensive. Like I got another box here, but this is my keep sealed on the shelf display box, I don't want to open that one yet, but watch that one have the Godzilla in it. But if I can get my hands on some more, I'm going to open up some more of these Godzilla vs. Godzilla boxes. And then I got to get my hands on more of the Godzilla Renaissance of Rivals, the third set. But then also the new set's coming out soon too. Because the Resonance of Rivals has the gold auto of the Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. It's a gold auto of this card, which is sick. But yeah, soon. Like I said, Pokemon's almost impossible to get, so we'll probably be opening a lot more Godzilla stuff in the future. So I'll see what I can get my hand. Also, I like to point out that I got 4 super rares. I feel like the other boxes I just got 3, which this is my favorite one. Biolante's cool, but there's -1. Ooh, I just love the way that card looks. But yeah, y'all let me know what you thought down below. I'll see y'all in the next one. All right, take care.